Welcome to Science Store online classes.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
My dear students, welcome back to biology online classes. The chapter under CET NEET what we are discussing is about very important chapter, that is human health and disease. We are in the worksheet number 2 where we have completed around 60 good questions under section C. So let us move to the next question, that is question number 61. Interferons are synthesized in response to viruses. So interferons stimulate the synthesis of antiviral proteins. So they are used to control the viral diseases, but they do not kill the virus. Next, number 62. The main reason why antibiotics could not solve all the problems of bacteria mediated disease is because development of mutant strains resistant to antibiotics. So antibiotics could not solve all the problems of the bacteria mediated disease because due to continuous exposure to antibiotics, bacteria develops resistance against these antibiotics by undergoing mutations or changes. Next, number 63. Carcinoma refers to malignant tumor of the skin or the mucous membrane. It's called as carcinoma. There is one more term that is called as melanoma. One more term that is called as melanoma. So what is this melanoma, students? Melanoma occurs when the pigment producing cells that give color to the skin become cancerous. Okay. So then what is malignant tumor of the connective tissue? It is called as sarcoma. Important. Sarcoma is the malignant tumor of the connective tissue. Examples may be of muscles, tendons, ligaments or cartilage. Then what is the malignant tumor of the bone? It's called as bone neoplasm. It's called as bone neoplasm. Neoplasty means uncontrolled growth. Benign tumor of the connective tissue, it is called as lipoma. It is called as lipoma. So examples, fatty lump most often situated between the skin and underlying the muscle layer shows growing, usually which is harmless. So example for the connective tissue, the benign tumor of the connective tissue, it is the lipoma. Okay, next question number 64. A metastatic cancerous tumor is termed sarcoma, I told, if the disorder is in fibroblasts. Fibroblasts are the mesodermal in origin. So sarcomas are the malignant growths arising in tissues derived from the primitive mesoderm. So sarcoma is seen in muscles, tendons, ligaments and cartilaginous. These are the type of connective tissue. A metastatic cancerous tumor is termed as sarcoma. The disorder is in fibroblasts, fiber producing cells in the connective tissue. Option 1. Next. One more thing I would like to tell about the carcinoma. Now what is carcinoma? It is the malignant tumor of the skin or the mucous membrane. This carcinoma starts in cells that make up the skin, ectoderm, or the tissue lining organs such as the liver or kidneys. Okay. Next, question number 65. Human immunodeficiency virus HIV has a protein coat and genetic material which is what? Single-stranded RNA, option 4. Two single-stranded RNA, single-stranded molecules of RNA are found in the HIV. Then next question, which one of the following statement is incorrect? The antigen binding site of the antibody molecule is called as paratope. Correct, it is correct. Now, paratope is the region of the antibody that recognizes and binds to the epitope of an antigen. Now, for example, if there is an antibody molecule, suppose if there is an antibody molecule, there is a region, okay, in the antibody molecule, that region binds to the antigen. So, there is an antigen binding site of this antibody and that is called as the paratope. It is called as the paratope of the antibody. So, it is the region of the antibody that recognizes and binds to the epitope of an antigen. For example, if there is a virus, for example, there is a virus. At the region of virus, there is structure called as epitope is present. Epitope. So, this paratope of the antibody which recognize this epitope, the epitope will go, the epitope which is present on the antigen will go and bind to the paratope which is present on the antibody. Then antigen binding will take place. So, paratope is present on the antibody and epitope is present on the pathogen or the antigen like virus. I give an example. Next, the toxoids provides with the passive immunity. No, the toxoids are nothing but the inactive toxins and they provide the active immunity. Next, ATS means anti-tetanus serum provides us with the artificially induced passive immunity. So, that is also correct. So, the incorrect is the option 2. Now, see the fourth one. The first gene therapy was done for SCID, severely combined immunodeficiency, in which the gene for the enzyme adenosine deaminase was introduced. We have studied in the applications of biotechnology topic. We will once again study when I will take that portion. Next, number 68. The modern idea about aging is that our body loses the power of defense against the invasion of the germs and pathogens. This process starts by the disappearance of which organ? By the thymus gland. So, thymus provides an inductive environment for development of T cells. Thymus begins atrophy, that is partial or complete wasting away of a part of the body, that is called as atrophy. With the age, which slows down the power of defense against the invasion of the germs. So, the thymus provides an the thymus which provides the inductive environment for the development of the T cells. Thymus starts to degenerate as the aging process happens. So, what is a spleen? Spleen helps for filtering of blood. So, plays an important role in immune system. It's a very important secondary lymphoid organ, spleen, gulma in Kannada it is called as. So, it filters the blood and purifies the blood. It filters the damaged and old RBCs. So, it is called as the graveyard of RBCs. So, it fights invading germs in the blood, which mainly contains the WBCs. So, WBC fight against the infections. It controls the level of the blood cells present in the body, like different blood cells, WBCs, RBCs, as well as even the platelets, the thrombocytes. Then it fights the invading germs in the blood, and especially it fights pneumonia and meningitis. What are parathyroid gland? These are the two pairs in which in each lobe at the back side of the thyroid gland. Two pairs are present. Thyroid gland, it has got two lobes. In each lobe, there are a pair of parathyroid glands are present. So, these parathyroid glands secretes hormone called as parathormone, which increases the calcium level in the blood. So, that is called as hypercalcemia. Next, number 69. Mark the incorrect statement. 1. Opioids are the drugs which bind to the opioid receptors present in our central nervous system and gastrointestinal tract. That is correct. Second, cocaine is obtained from the coca plant, Erythroxylum coca. That is also correct. Third, natural cannabinoids are obtained from the inflorescence of the plant Cannabis sativa. That is also correct. And the incorrect one is the LSD, that is lysergic acid dimethylamide, is most powerful hallucinogen extracted from Papaver somniferum ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದು incorrect. It is obtained from Claviceps purpurea. It is obtained from Claviceps purpurea. Claviceps purpurea, which is the fruiting body of the fungus. This is the fruiting body of fungus. Next, question number, the next question. Which of the following sets of items in the options 1 to 4 are incorrectly categorized with one exception in it? Incorrectly categorized with the one exception in it. PMNL ಅಂದರೆ polymorphonuclear leukocytes, NK cells and the natural killer cells. These are the cellular barriers. But these are the, okay. But interferon, it is a cytokine barriers. So ಅದಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Next, rheumatoid arthritis, myasthenia gravis, these are the autoimmune disorders. But AIDS is the exception. Plasmodium, trypanosome, entamoeba, all are protozoan parasites. So this is the odd one. So entamoeba is also a protozoan parasite. Correct, no? So which of the following sets of items 1 to 4 are incorrectly categorized with one exception in it? So with one exception in it. ಆದರೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ಎಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮೋಡಿಯಂ, ಟ್ರಿಪಾನೋಸೋಮಾ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಂಟಮೀಬಾ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಎಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಎಂಟಮೀಬಾ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎನ್ ಎಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಷನ್. ಇಸ್ ಎಂಟಮೀಬಾ, ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮೋಡಿಯಂ, ಟ್ರಿಪಾನೋಸೋಮಾ ಆಲ್ ಆರ್ ಪ್ರೋಟೋಸೋನ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಸೈಟ್ಸ್. ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಒನ್ ನೋಡಿ, ಟೈಫಾಯ್ಡ್, ನಿಮೋನಿಯಾ, ಡೆಂಗ್ಯೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಸೀಸಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಡೆಂಗ್ಯೂ ಇಸ್ ಅ ವೈರಲ್ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಸ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ಎಡಿಸ್ ಈಜಿಪ್ಟಿ. ಎಡಿಸ್ ಈಜಿಪ್ಟಿ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಫೀಮೇಲ್ ಅನಾಫಿಲಿಸ್ ಈಜಿಪ್ಟಿ ಅಂತ ಫೀಮೇಲ್ ಮಾಸ್ಕಿಟೋ, ಇಟ್ ಕಾಸಸ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಡಿಸೀಸಸ್: ಡೆಂಗ್ಯೂ, ಚಿಕನ್ ಗುನ್ಯಾ, ಯೆಲ್ಲೋ ಫೀವರ್, ಝಿಕಾ ವೈರಸ್. As for the transmission of these viruses, yellow fever, Zika virus, yellow fever virus, Zika virus, chikungunya virus, dengue virus, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಬರೋದು ಯಾವುದು? ಏಡಿಸ್ ಈಜಿಪ್ಟಿ ಎಂಬ ಫೀಮೇಲ್ ಮಾಸ್ಕಿಟೋಯಿಂದ. ವೆರಿ ಡೇಂಜರಸ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ನಂಬರ್ 71. ವಿಚ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫಾಲೋವಿಂಗ್ organization is mainly related with the AIDS? That is NACO, National AIDS Control Organization. That is called as NACO. What are DOTS? DOTS means directly observed treatment short course. Directly observed treatment short course, DOTS. So means that a trained healthcare worker or other designated individual, excluding a family member, provides the prescribed tuberculosis TB drugs and watches the patient swallowing every dose. That is called as the DOTS. So directly observed treatment short course is the DOTS. RCH means reproductive and the child healthcare program. Main aim to reduce the infant, child and maternal mortality rates. WHO is nothing but the World Health Organization concerned with the public health. Next, short-lived immunity acquired from mother to the fetus across the placenta or through mother's milk to the infant is categorized as passive immunity, as ready-made antibodies move across the placenta from mother to the fetus. Active immunity, when antibodies are produced in the host body itself. Cellular immunity means immunity mediated by different type of cells in the body. And innate or non-specific immunity means immunity present at the time of birth. Next, number 73. What is true about number 72? What is true about T lymphocytes in mammals? Now the first option is the true. There are three main types, that is cytotoxic T cells, helper T cells and suppressor T cells. This is true about the T cells in mammals. Helper T cells helps for activation of both humoral immune response or the antibody mediated immune response by stimulating the B cells to produce antibodies, as well as it will responsible for producing the cell mediated immunity. Now what is cytotoxic T cells? You write this as TC cells, cytotoxic T cells. Means these are the cells which take care virus infected cells or cancerous cells or tumor cells. Okay, that is cytotoxic T cells. Are the special lymphocytes which are present, WBCs. Then what are suppressor T cells? Suppressor T cells is the old name for regulatory T cells. Regulatory T cells are also called as the suppressor T cells. The main function is to lessen the activation of the different types of T lymphocytes. If the T lymphocytes are activated in more number without any control, then it may lose the capacity to recognize the self cells and non-selves, and they may think that self cells are also of the foreign or non-selves and starts to attack it, and that is responsible for the autoimmune diseases like rheumatoid arthritis, myasthenia gravis. So these are the regulatory cells, and the old name to the regulatory cells is the suppressor cells. So in case of autoimmune disease or autoimmune disorders, the number of these regulatory cells or the suppressor cells decreases. Okay. Next, options 2, you see these originate in secondary lymphoid tissues. No, these originate in primary lymphoid tissues like bone marrow. Then see the option 3, they scavenge the damaged cells and the cellular debris. Phagocytic cells like monocytes, they scavenge the damaged cells and the cellular debris, not the T lymphocytes. Next, these are produced in the thyroid, but these are produced in the thymus. They get mature in thymus. Okay. They are produced in the bone marrow, B and T lymphocytes both, but maturation of T lymphocytes takes place in the thymus. This is already discussed. Then, which of the following pairs of diseases is viral as well as transmitted by the mosquitoes? Elephantiasis, helminthic disease, transmitted by the Culex mosquito. Sleeping sickness, it is a protozoan disease and transmitted by chaste fly, tick fly. But yellow fever and dengue. Yellow fever and dengue are caused by the virus and transmitted by the Aedes mosquito. Aedes mosquito. It may be Aedes aegypti or maybe another strain, that is Stegomyia. Stegomyia aegypti. Stegomyia aegypti or Aedes aegypti, and these are the two strains. These are the two strains, Aedes aegypti as well as Stegomyia aegypti. These are the two, what do you call, the female mosquitoes which is responsible for carrying or transmitting the viruses of yellow fever and dengue. Okay. So yellow fever and dengue, they are mainly caused by the virus and transmitted by the Aedes mosquito. And yellow fever also caused by Stigomia aegypti and Aedes aegypti. These two mainly causes the yellow fever. Causes the yellow fever. Okay. So the right option is option 4. Then the last question, that is question number 74. Identify the incorrectly matched pair. One, plague, viral disease. No, it is incorrect. Plague is the bacterial disease which is caused by the bacterium Yersinia pestis and rat fleas, Pinoplis. It is the transmitting agent, rodent, that is rat flea. It's caused illegal agigata, rodent. So rat fleas transmit. Rat fleas acts like a vector, it's a rodent, for the causative agent bacterium Yersinia pestis of plague. Malignant malaria which is caused by Plasmodium falciparum, common cold caused by rhinovirus, and Trichophyton causes the ringworm. Those are all the correct options. So students, with this we have completed the CET NEET chapter for human health and disease. So if you have any doubts or if you have any questions, then you can call me or you can text me. So take down all the important points which I have written on the board, as well as more importantly also take down my lecture notes, and I will come with the next topic that will deal with that will study with the biotechnology, principles and processes, and biotechnology and its applications. That is in the upcoming sessions. Till then, bye, and thank you students for watching the video.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.